Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Reese?
Okay, Holly. The Trojans kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. On the move from inside is 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So San Jose State's offense will get first crack at it today. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. My goodness, he unloads on that one. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Trojans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He breaks a tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Right down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Trojans. score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it first and goal at the 1. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Back to throw, it's Weaver. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
The Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Off the play fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Shakes off the defender. Could be an alley. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. He's got 59 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mayava. He's got it on the run, and he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Spartans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The run inside. It's Jordan. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got a man, it's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's see what he can do with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Weaver. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. And they can't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Bates. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Keeps it himself. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Doing it himself again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Weaver. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, USC! He got it right inside the pylon.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ivy. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got twiddled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Here comes the heat. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running inside, it's Jordan. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. He now has 79 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Over the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Quick completion on the out. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Snags it, and he's open. No, he got loose. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Trojans use their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Gonna run it. It's Bates. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Spartans decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The run inside. It's Jordan. He's up to 86 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Give to the back. Might have a chance. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Running inside. It's Jordan. Nice move to keep running. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
We're only in the first half. Already this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the 1. I'm playing for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The magic bead is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. And they got him. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Riley. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Spartans in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time he's got him. That should be the final play of the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Huskers trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockhart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quickly complete. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. On the move and looking deep. Makes a grab down the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Sends it back in motion. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Maybe a crease. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Got the quick completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Got his man. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Looking downfield on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line. It's McClure. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pulls it in. It's McClure. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got his man on the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Got his man. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught by Williams. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jordan. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Anderson. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Now on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the draw, it's Jordan. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Here's a little room there. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. Rolled his way into the end zone.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Ivy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Here's the pressure. Fires deep on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Running inside, it's Jordan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. To throw, it's Weaver. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. There he goes to the right. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
That Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab, it's McClure. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room, it's Jordan. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Quarterback keep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Gets away from one, finds room. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. The spin, still on his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown!
honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Back to pass, it's Weaver. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
At the 37. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Time to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll go back to the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw again. They're setting up the screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.